Hello everyone, this is All Things Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing set number 10197, ages 16 plus, with 2,231 pieces. Now, if you can see, not all of it will be complete. I'm definitely missing some parts, and I will address them as well as show you everything else. I actually found a piece right here, and wow, this is a really old and really nice review. So if you can, please watch till the end to see everything else. This is going to be an in-depth review. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to add the piece that I just found right now, so when I get back on the video editing, you'll see that, and we'll continue from there. And we're back. I do have this flag. When I find it, I will add it there, but I did add everything else I could put. Let's just start off to say, this is a really beautiful set, really nice one. This one I'm going to be definitely keeping for myself for the future, but I will put a link down below as to where you can buy it. It is a retired product. It is vintage, retired, and I gotta say, it's one of my favorite ones. So let's get down to the basic. Let's go with the minifigures, and then I'm gonna show you the manual, as well as weighing everything together and measurements of this box right here, as well as the structures, and then show you the vehicle as well, and just give you a final review. So let's start off. You'll get 4 minifigures with the set. This is the first one, standard minifigure. They are always smiling, always happy. Little brown hair, not much to do here. Second minifigure right here. Let me the camera zoom in. Right there, female Lego firefighter, also smiling. Third is a civilian woman, and she does get a nice little handbag as an accessory. And then the fourth one is the chef. Now I don't have the little hat, but as you can imagine, the chef with the little hat on right there. So that's the 4 minifigures you get, and you do get one vehicle, which is the fire truck, which will be, give me some moment, it is a little rusty. Perfect. So this is the vehicle right here. As you can see, standard fire truck. You do have 2 seats right here. It's like a stick shift, so this is for the gears. You can see from the front side you have like a little control panel to measure with the fire, a little light to flash, and a little headlight right there in the front of the vehicle. It looks like a classic fire truck with a grill right there and a bumper, and it looks very well put together. You have a ladder. It does come off and is usable and functional, as well as some little hoses right there, and as well as the extra tubing, you know, that firefighters use. So now let's get into the detail of it on weight. So it does weigh 3 ounces, and it's fairly small, with the measurements being, okay, give me a moment, measurements being 5.5 inches width, length, or 14 centimeters length. Okay, 2 inches width, or 4 centimeters width, and 2 inches height, or 6 centimeters tall. So it's relatively small, but it does get the job done, and it looks really, really super nice. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about, it is part of the modular series, so it does connect with all the other old buildings, and it's a fantastic one to have. Honestly, I'd recommend it, and this is the manual that it comes with. So now, this is not the original packaging, but you get 2 manuals, as you can see right there, number 1 and number 2, which I think is not that much for the fact that it's kind of a big box. And the manuals with the baggage weigh 10 ounces. So they're actually really pretty thick, pretty heavy, and you get a lot of information with them. Now, the next segment I'm going to be bringing you is the box. So, in the magic of editing, you shall see that. Okay, so this is where you have the box, and I did buy this from the Lego store. So you can see this was the retail price, or the price I paid when I got it at the time being. You can see it is modular, so it shows 1, 2, 3, the individual packaging of the floors, and you also have the height right here. So it is at 10 inches length, 14 inches height, or 35 centimeters at 25.5 centimeters. Oh, you do get that. So let's flip over the box and show you the descriptions on it. And so you have here standard, you know, the pieces involved, and here you have some use cases. So it shows you're gonna get a ping pong table here, a drawer, fridge, chef right here with a cooking station. So the minifigures gives you some playability, what you do, and you have the floors. So this is the first floor. This is the ground floor, second floor, and then the third floor, or the roof. And I will be showing it in detail, but this is just from the box what you can kind of see what you'd be getting. Here you have the use case with the ladder, as you can see, and the ping pong table as they're playing ping pong. And then you have all three of the series. This is the green grocer and cafe corner, and as you can, if you know anything about those, they are quite expensive and hard to come by. So this is for the boxing with the packaging, and let me show you really fast how much it weighs. So the boxes weighs 1 pound by itself. So now in our next segment, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you in the editing right now. By the way, if you guys have any comments or questions on something I missed out, or you like to reach out about it, I'm willing to discuss and answer your questions, as well as any comments, recommendations. And now let's get into breaking it all down in the stories. This is gonna be quite a long one, so hopefully you do enjoy it and you get some value out of it. And it is kind of messy. I'm in the process of moving, and I was just on vacation, so things are gonna be a little bit slower. So I hopefully you stay patient with me, and let's break it down. So this would be the third floor. It is a little bit wobbly. You have to realize it is old, and I just got this out for the purpose of showing. So there's some things that aren't going to be in place, mismatched. So I will have to address that with you guys, but I just need to let you know right ahead. This is the bell. So this is the first thing you see from it, the little bell. It's just made out of 4 gold plates with a gold plate right there, and it hangs on by a string, so it can actually move around and wobble. The stand right here, you could, if you want to, add your own flag as well on top instead of the side if you wanted to. And this would be the water tower. I'm just going to remove it. So the water tower, just 2 standard barrels. This holds it together. Then if you can align it properly in the middle, it would be like a structural thing, and this would be good. The way that you get access to the roof from the minifigure from the second floor and then back down is through this door. And as you can see, you get on this door, the minifigure, okay, redoing it again. The minifigure takes the door just like that. They need to open it, you know, they will go reach out and there you open it, or like this. They have access to the downstairs. Now you might ask, what is downstairs or in the second floor? I'm going to be removing this. I will place it here at the time being and discuss with you the second floor. So this is the second floor. So the minifigure just made it down. You know, maybe they are very hungry. Got done with the roof, down the stairs. You see you have a little walkway, and you have support pillars right here. So as soon as they get here, this is what they're greeted by as one of the first furniture pieces. This is like a little shelf, a little chest drawer, and it is hard to move because it is basically stuck together to it. And it's just made with 2 little barrels, and it's like a little pantry place. Or say they're just really bored and they need to hang out with their friends, well, they can go right here and play some ping pong. So this is the ping pong table. I think it's actually pretty nice how they designed it. It's kind of simple, as you can see, just a little stand right here, just 2 holders, and then flat green pieces with this. like a little fence piece in the middle, and bada bing bada boom, they are playing just like that. So they get their other buddy or the chef, and there you go, they can be playing the ping pong. On the other side, you have a couch right there, and then you also have the fireman pole. So say they are done eating or playing, you know, ping pong, and they need to go down. This is one way they can go down. The famous fireman pole, it actually does grasp onto it, and then you can, you know, go down it, as well as it has a little emergency right there. And the other part right here is the little kitchen. The little kitchen has a pan, has a stove that you can open, little drawers. The drawers have nothing inside as far as I remember. Now this one is attached to the wall, so it does stick up. And another cool feature is all of these 4x1 windows actually do open up. These do not. And this is with everything in the second floor. This window as well as the windows in front, as you can see, open up. As you can see, these do not, and it has a very nice design. As you can see, these are just made from little 2x1s or 1x1s, and they're just placed over each other. So this actually does stick out. This is open, so then you put it together. As you can see this way, this is how you achieve this design. And the sides from it, as you can see, are very clean as well. They follow the same type of thing, with in the middle this sort of band that follows it around the whole building. And you can see right there the little plus signs that hold this like fireman tower. And then the fridge is pretty basic. I'm gonna take it out, and I believe it actually has some items in there that even the manual tells you. Let me, so when it is open really up, as you can see, it has little blue cold drinks and a sausage. Not a whole lot of space, and it just opens and closes just like that. So now let's say, oh, big fire showed up. They need to get down. Say one of the firemen goes here, or the fire ladies. The other one takes this pole, zoop down. We will be getting into the first story and the important one of it. Okay, and this is a lot to talk about on the first floor. So one way or another, now they have gotten onto the first story. I'm going to adjust it a little bit, and bada bing bada boom, they get onto this pole right here, and whoop, there's a slide all the way down. Now what's even in here? This is going to be quite a review, and ignore these yellow. This is just from the sun, so when you get it, hopefully you're not going to have this yellow. This is just sun damage. So let me try to get in here. I'm going to have to zoom in perhaps and even show you. Now let me just show you from the outside really fast. This, let me flip it around. This is what you see behind on the first story. As you can see, this is a little out of place. I just have to put it in. You do get these two magnificent open doors, so it can go from the back. So say, you know, if you have like an alley or something in your city, you can put it in back, and it can reverse in the back just as well. So it fits. That is its intended purpose. Looks really nice too, with these circular pillars on both ends. Really nice stained glass door, windows, and you just have, you know, like some grass and some dirt on the back. And on this little area right here is just flat, just for the extra space. And you can see here on the front where you have the nice design with the little hat and sledgehammers. That's what this is. This is what it looks like from the back, and this is what you have the garage with. Now it's a little bit hard to open. I can't get it to open. It's quite old, but that's in theory what it is. And let's talk about it from the front section. Perfect. So this would be the front right here. So you can see letter 3. So this is fire station number 3. And you have a pillar and a nice entrance. So this is if they don't have the vehicle, they park somewhere else, they can get into work. Same thing with these slabs right there. These 2x4s. This is how it comes together. And this is just built in with the bricks. Nice little stained windows. And this is a nice little entryway. You could, if you wanted to, put a bench there, and it has a like a little thing, so if the fire needs to happen, you know, if the fire truck and everything needs to come, this would in theory light up. You could get a light up brick piece. And then you have right here the regular pedestrian street lamp, a fire hydrant. There should be a tree. I swapped that out with the fire hydrant. I think it makes more sense, but that's originally it comes with a tree. And let's zoom in. So on this edge, what you have is for hanging the hats. So the firemen, they do come with 3 hat accessories, silver hats, as you can see in the box. And this is where they would hang. Now they use a little frog design right there to hang him. So that's how they got away with it. And then you have these little, not fire hydrants, like flamethrowers. No, what's the opposite of a flamethrower? Fire extinguishers. So they have them right there. They have these little packs that they suit up. And this is the lane for the car. So when the car's in here, it parks in here, and this is a spot for it. On the back, you have just some tools. This was actually the ping pong table, the little white with the brown edge. You have binoculars, you have screwdrivers, that's if they need to get in and out of a building, as well as you have a little clock right there to tell the time. As far as that, nothing else fancy. You know, basic in terms of that, but it gets the job done. This is the action floor. You know, this is where things happen. This is the beginning of it. This is the action floor. The second floor is the, you know, like lounging, and the third is more just aesthetics, really. So now that we reviewed that, let's put it on the weight scale and tell you how much it weighs. Bad boy up here and see how much it weighs. And oh, we are missing the dog and like little things like the trash can, as you can see from it. But those are very minor things. Most of it is intact, and you can buy little accessories like the dogs and stuff. So we are putting it on the scale. Let me make sure it does not tip over. And as you can see, it weighs 4 pounds and 4 pounds and 4 ounces. So now let's get into the other part of the review. What do I like about this? Well, it is fun, it's playable, it's usable. You know, it has little quirks, and it looks historic, it looks good, it looks vintage. Even after time, this would make sense. And, you know, 1932, this fits the era. Lego did a lot to, you know, make it look and fit the part, and it has playability role. It's good for like anyone who is between 12 to, you know, 17, or just as a collection piece. Really good too. You can put lights here, here, make it look bright, light it up. It would look really nice. You do get these little lights, and you know, there's a lot of use cases, functionality to it. Now, what do I don't like? It is sort of basic. It's more of the basic ones. You have to realize it is the older part of Lego, so it's not as enhanced or like complicated, or, you know, it's more of the basic builds. But if you want something fun and easy, this would be good. I would definitely recommend it for a collector or a collector's perspective. As far as a, you know, like to get this to your kid or something, it is retired, so it's going to be more on the pricier side now. I wouldn't recommend it as a playability for a smaller child. Maybe for an older one if they have a city or something in mind, because this is original and it looks really nice, but it is more on the basic end, you know. So there is that with it, so take it how you will. This has been Lego 10197 Fire Brigade, 2231 pieces, age 16 plus. All things reviews. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any Lego set like this, or what you'd like me to review next. We do all sorts of reviews. All right, bye-bye.